Welcome to Product Overview, the fourth module of the Far South Networks Business Partners Sales Training. The four different hardware products manufactured by Far South Networks are made available in two individual feature sets, these being the SIP Gateway and PBX variants. The key differentiation points between these hardware models are summarized in the table presented. In essence, the Wonderbox is Far South Network's entry-level product for the small business sector. The base model of the Wonderbox and Wonderbox Duo includes a 4-channel call concurrency as standard. Call concurrency can be upgraded by purchasing call concurrency software licenses up to a maximum of 32 channels. As a PBX, both Wonderbox models supports between 5 to 50 user extensions. The COMX10 is Far South Network's popular product for the medium enterprise. The base model of the COMX10 includes a 30-channel call concurrency as standard. The device's call concurrency can be upgraded by purchasing call concurrency software licenses up to a maximum of 120 channels. As a PBX, the COMX10 model supports between 50 to 450 user extensions. The COMX20 product is Far South Network's product for the larger enterprise. The COMX20 offers 360 channel call concurrency and supports up to 1,000 user extensions. This table presents the two different telephony line cards types which may be installed within the Wonderbox and COMX products. These are the 4-port line card and the PRI line card. You will notice the following 4-port line card variants are available. There are 3 different analog telecoms line cards. A 4-port FXO PSTN card named 40, a 4-port FXS analog phone card named 4S, and a mixed analog card with 2 FXS plus 2 FXO ports named 202S. 4-port basic rate ISDN card named 4B. GSM 4G data interface card named LTE. 1-port fast Ethernet card named L. 1 and 2-port primary rate ISDN card named 1 or 2P. The Wonderbox is desk mountable with the following interfaces available. 1 managed Ethernet interface by default, which is expandable up to 2 or 3 ports. Wi-Fi access point or client. 2 USB ports, one of which supports USB on the go and is network enabled. A 16 GB SD card is included for solid state storage. A 32 GB or 64 GB SD card may be specified on order. The Wonderbox may then be installed with 1 4-port line card or PRI card. The graphics presented here show the mechanicals of the Wonderbox product, specifically depicting the telephony and data ports supported by the product. The side view depicts the different card variants available for installation with the Wonderbox. The rear view presents interfaces available as default from the Wonderbox. The Wonderbox Duo is available in a 19-inch rack mountable format with the following interfaces available. One managed Ethernet interface by default, which is expandable up to 2 or 3 ports. Wi-Fi access point or client. 2 USB ports, one of which supports USB on the go and is network enabled. 16 GB SD card is included for device solid state storage. A 32 GB or 64 GB SD may be specified on order. The Wonderbox offers 2 telecom line card slots, hence the name Duo, for installing either 4-port or PRI cards. The graphics presented here show the mechanicals of the Wonderbox Duo product. The rear view depicts the different card variations available for installation within the Wonderbox Duo. All other interfaces standard to the Wonderbox are also available on the rear of the product. The COMX10 is a 19-inch rack mount format product with the following available specifications. 4 gigabit Ethernet ports, expandable with an additional 4 fast Ethernet ports. 2 USB. 1 RS-232 COM port. 128 gigabyte solid state drive for device solid state storage. The COMX10 offer 4 telecom line card slots, 2 4-port line card slots and 2 PRI card slots. The graphics presented here show the COMX10 product rear view. Here you will note the 2 4-port slots and 2 PRI card slots available for installation on the right hand side of the unit. All other interfaces standard to COMX10 are visible on the right hand side of the unit. In particular, note the 4 available gigabit Ethernet ports, 2 USB and a single serial COM port. The COMX20 is available in 19-inch rack mount format. The picture presented here depicts the COMX20 in black, operating as a host server to the product software. The COMX20 has the following attributes: 4 gigabit Ethernet ports, 6 USB, 1 RS-232 COM port, 128 gigabyte solid state drive for device solid state storage. The graphics presented here show the COMX20 product rear view. It is important to note that the COMX20 does not support the installation of any telecoms line cards. Telecoms interfaces may be added to a COMX20 system via the installation of the COMA-ITA product. The COMA-ITA supports the full range of traditional analog and ISDN telecoms network interfaces in a single 19-inch rack mount format. The COMA-ITA provides a flexible and scalable telephony interface solution, seamlessly connecting to all the Far South Networks Wonderbox and COMX product ranges. Furthermore, multiple COMA-ITA units can be installed per COMX unit, thus supporting very high density installation environments. The features for the COMA-ITA are listed as 1U 19-inch rack mount format, dedicated hardware-based echo cancellation ensuring high quality audio processing, 1 Ethernet port for connection to the Wonderbox and COMX unit, Finally, the following telephony build option can be supported: from 1 to 4 primary rate ISDN ports and up to 24 additional ports, which may be comprised of the following combinations: 4-port basic rate ISDN interfaces, 2 to 24-port analog PSTN interfaces, 2 to 24-port analog telephone interfaces. The graphics presented here show the mechanicals of the ITA product. The rear view depicts the different telecoms line card variations available for installation within the ITA unit. Please visit www.farsouthnet.com website to access the product configurator via the home page. The product configurator gives you the option of building a gateway or PBX when inputting informative information such as the amount of users or extensions required, analog telecoms, basic rate or primary rate ISDN ports, etc. The product configurator then gives you the correct product code to match with the Far South Networks price list for accurate pricing. For technical support, please log all technical support requests via an online form available at http://www.farsouthnet.com/support-requests/. For product purchases, please email orders@farsouthnet.com and a valid company purchase order attached. If you are registered via our e-commerce website at www.farsouthnet.co.za, you may order directly via the web. Thank you for attending Module 4. Please proceed to Module 5.